first question, we've got Kurt Woller and Kevin Downs from the movie The Best Christmas Pageant Ever. And the first question, it's a hard-hitting one that we start with. When you go to the movies, what's your go-to popcorn? Kevin?
My go-to popcorn. Yeah, I'm gonna get really specific
All
here.
right.
I actually am a fan of Cinemark's popcorn because they use fresh butter, and I don't know why that's a thing, but it's a thing,
Hey.
and so I like it. But you know what I do because I'm good about sort of being good is I order kids packs.
Okay.
I'm not embarrassed about it. I
Yeah.
just go with the kids pack.
Huh?
Wow,
I
that
like
was
that.
very specific.
Yes.
I just want popcorn with a lot of butter on it.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right. Real butter? Not-
If I could get it,
Okay, all right,
absolutely.
all
Yeah,
right.
yeah.
All right,
But
very
sometimes
good.
the imitation stuff is pretty good. There,
I
you gotta
know, it
admit.
is. It is. All right, those are great answers. All right. Hey, so you guys, Kingdom Story Company, typically do true stories. This is a departure from a true story. So what made you gravitate towards this particular story in a
Wow.
Christmas movie?
Yeah, no, this is easy for me. It was a passion project of Dallas Jenkins, and also my wife reads this story to our kids every year at Christmas. So that combination.
Now, before you even had this connection with Dallas,
Oh
this was
yeah.
a book in your
Oh
okay,
yeah.
all right.
Oh
Wow.
yeah. Oh yeah. So that combination was like slam dunk easy for me.
All right. How about you, Kirk?
Well, I had Dallas had told me about the book about 15 years ago,
Okay.
or when he wanted to get the rights.
Okay.
So that's when I discovered the book. So yeah, I mean, it was just an honor and a blessing to be working as an actor and then to be on something so special.
Yeah.
Incredible.
Did you think it was going to take this long, or that's kind of a films from ideas to screen?
Once it got
oftentimes takes-
going, it went fast.
Yeah.
So-
Which is pretty typical, right?
Right.
I mean, once it goes.
All right, you were on set. What was your favorite scene in the movie?
See, and I think I've said it a couple of times tonight. I loved it when I was able to get up in front of the congregation and address the congregation because there was a lot of background and the lead actors were there too. So it was just really special to be speaking to all of them at once. So
So
that
was it a
special.
bit of a departure from you're living the last few years as Gaius on The Chosen, and now you're going to jump into this role.
Yeah.
What was the process of getting into that role from being in this other role that's quite different?
Yeah, Gaius is a very, very intense. It's life and death. When I'm on set, I kind of hide, keep to myself to stay in that world. I'm very specific that way. But this was nothing but joy and love. So it was a really great to go from. It was like the opposite end of Gaius. So I was very joyful on set and wanted to spread as much love and goodness as I could.
Yeah, good. Kevin, as a producer, it must just be a joy to see this idea on the page. You see it in this experience here tonight, where we saw it with a crowd. What's that feel like?
It's a lot of fun to be able to entertain a crowd, especially the part of the crowd that knows the story, which is usually kids or their moms,
right.
one or the other. But to see that come to life and to see the joy that they get out of watching the art that we made is a lot of fun.
So with Two Pastors Popcorn movie, we're always looking at how does God show up in a situation of film and shooting a movie. What was your experience where you saw God show up on the set of this film?
Yeah, I mean, to me, God showed up in a number of places. I think the casting of the film, he really showed up because usually you're navigating around at least a few cast members because they weren't exactly what you expected them to be.
Surprise.
Yeah, and this is not one of those movies. Like everybody was actually exceeded our expectations, and there's a lot of cast members, especially young cast members, which is always ripe for unpredictableness.
Yeah.
And I think God showed up and really, it was a very sweet set experience, which is incredibly rare.
You know what, for me, watching it, I've seen it numerous times, and full disclosure, helping you guys market the film, so I've seen it, I think, 20 times.
Sure.
Wow.
And but Gladys just grows on you.
I know, Gladys is great.
She doesn't have many lines, as you know, but man, she just grows on you, and that smile at the end, when it's like,
I know.
That was a cool moment. How about you? We saw God show up.
For me, just God is always there. part of my process is the night before I review all my dialogue and everything I do, my own homework,
Yeah.
and then I read from the Bible. Amanda does these devotional books, and I read from that, and then I go running every morning before work, and then I pray
He's a
at
very
that time.
disciplined man over
Yeah.
Yeah.
7 days a week, man.
Yeah.
I could only hope that they could.
It's
try to run 2
embarrassing,
days.
actually. It's like I'm addicted, I think.
Hey,
Yeah.
wow. Hey, lastly, with Two Pastors Popcorn and Movie, we like to ask our guests how we can pray for you.
Oh,
You first.
I would like to say to pray for films like this, not for me,
Okay.
but for films that have something to say and make a difference in the world. So I would like you guys to pray for more content like this
Okay.
that has value, that has morals and ethics, and the film itself puts the needs of others before our own. So I'd love for you to pray for that. Thank you.
All right, Kevin.
You know, pastors can pray for the people who are watching this film, and honestly, any film that we put out in theaters, because our heart's cry is that people and their spirit are moved by the movies that we make
Yes.
and draw people closer to Him. And if we're not doing that, we're doing something wrong. And so pray that continues to happen with the movies that we release, because we believe in full faith that if that happens, that God will continue to be faithful to give us the opportunity to continue to make more stories that showcase the power of the gospel, which is what the literal message and intent of Kingdom Story Company is.
All right. Hey, thank you for your time. And would you just, one last thing, encourage our audience to go see the movie and where they can find out more information about theaters?
Yeah. Hey, guys, go check out The Best Christmas Pageant Ever. It is playing right now in theaters, 3,000 theaters, in fact, across the country. Go check it out while it's in theaters. There's no guarantee how long it'll be there. Your local show times, you can Google the movie, Best Christmas Pageant Ever, or go to thebestchristmaspageantever.movie and get all sorts of information.
And I'd just like to add to that a movie experience with a whole bunch of people in the same room, a collective experience, to me is always greater than just watching it at home. So don't wait till it comes out on DVD or it streams. Be in the theater with others and share it with your family.
Thank you, guys. And we'll be praying for you.
Thank you.
All right.
Thank you so much.
Hey,
Go see the movie!